Hello and welcome back to Hot Off the Presses. I'm Duncan.
I'm John.
And we do not have a guest today, but that's okay. There's just a couple things that we need to go over today for the news for the week. Okay, first things first. West Lafayette, the city of West Lafayette, signed an NDA with SK Hynix this past week. It was the Board of Works specifically that signed that non-disclosure agreement with SK Hynix. However, the city still has a final say on what documents will be released for public record. SK Hynix is just hoping to probably give some input or...
Yeah, I think so. And I think, well, what I worry, based on reading it, is that maybe this sort of gives the city an excuse not to look into all the documents as much and not to look over everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of unfortunate. But again, officially, I don't know what this is doing because the city really can still decide what to release to the public and not. So
yeah, so the NDA doesn't really work as intended.
I guess it's basically just SK Hynix can say pretty please don't release this document, and then the city can decide whether to or not. So it's really not it's not an NDA,
but they've seemed to fallen in line with the idea of wanting this semiconductor plant that SK Hynix is going to bring to the area. They've seemed to fall in line with that every single time with their voting. So
yeah.
Okay. The next thing is a letter to the editor that we got, and it's about Iran. Oh, wrong paper. Right paper. It's titled "When a Global War Reaches an 8-Year-Old on a School Bus." It's short. I highly recommend you all read it. And essentially, it was submitted by a local person talking about how their 8-year-old daughter experienced bullying on the school bus after other children directed statements such as, "We hate you all, I hope you all die, and we are bombing you," towards this poor kid who's an American citizen who has Iranian heritage. But it was just so sad to see the war in Iran's affecting children on school buses. It's affecting people's growth.
Yeah. There's more of a cost than just what we can directly see with the actual war itself, the loss of life and stuff. There's all these small ways that it affects people. And also I think this might be, in some sense, this is the cost of the current rhetoric, right? Because we have officials that just say whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to level this whole civilization. They're never going to come back ever again. And it's just completely dehumanizing and, it's unfortunate.
I agree. It's very degrading in a sense of these people, because they won't give in to our demands or blah 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 blah, their government does this and therefore they should all suffer. That's ridiculous. That's sort of
because so many Iranians don't even like or support the regime in Iran, right? I mean, that's the thing. Yeah.
Why are you punishing them? Why would you punish somebody who didn't vote for who you voted for in the last presidential election? That sort of violence never ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I really liked a line in here, which it ends off with is sort of war echoes far beyond borders. Sometimes they echo in the frightened voice of an 8-year-old who just wants to come home without fear. So just a reminder, be mindful, be gentle. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about, it's not really in the paper.
Indeed, it is not.
But we will see. I hear we have some people cooking on it right now. Let's talk about Kappa Sigma Chi. They're the Kappa Sigma chapter at Purdue. And I found this out from a Fast Track post Fast Track is a Purdue sort of news organization run by Purdue students. That's super, super cool. But they're actually associated with the university, so they're a little different than us. And Fast Track reported that the Kappa Sigma national chapter, national
The national
organization,
Yeah.
expelled the Chi chapter at Purdue, like just a couple days ago. They cited alcohol-free sanctions placed June 9th, 2025 were violated. They also said that there were different alcohol violations that occurred. And because of this, all operations and activities are prohibited. Their social media accounts are closed, and all property and financial accounts are now property of the general fraternity. So they've been kicked off, essentially.
Yeah, indeed. Now, Duncan,
Yeah, John.
it seems like there might be more to this story. Right.
Yeah.
Earlier, is it in March?
It's in March. March 1st is when the Tippecanoe County, Indiana Scanner Freaks reported
That an intoxicated male jumped into an inflatable pool and hit his neck and became paralyzed.
Yeah, so the Scanner Freaks report says he can't feel anything now. And that was reported to happen at Kappa Sigma. I was just looking in the comments, just the comments of the Fast Track Instagram post where they talk about the Chi, is it Chi or Chai?
I think it's Kai.
Chi, apologies. Chi chapter being expelled. And one of the post asks, one of the comments is, isn't this the frat that a guy was injured / possibly paralyzed from jumping into a kiddie pool during a party recently? And it seems there was a little discussion over whether or not it happened at IU or Purdue. People got confused in the comments. And then somebody went, stop lying and sharing misinformation. It's weird. That person also left a comment on the same post saying that SMH, they just didn't want us getting the three-peat in Grand Prix. It seems like they're probably part of the fraternity. Of course, this is all speculation, and this is all my opinion. This is not like true journalism. We just want to keep you guys updated on what we think happened.
Yeah, and there's in that post, there's a decent amount of people who are like expressing their opinions against the move to expel the chapter.
Mm-hmm.
But when we were researching this beforehand, it seems like they have a history of different violations throughout the years.
It's just like Purdue keeps busting them for like allegedly serving drinks to minors. One example of this was in 2012. I believe there was another example more recently.
I think another one in 16 as well. That they.
I think you pulled up their like fraternity page.
I did.
Give us a reading of your first
which
sentence.
According to Fast Track, right there. I mean, all operations and activities are prohibited. All social media accounts closed. All property and financial. So I mean, I would assume that the website is no longer being operated by them, or
probably.
Anyway, where did it go?
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. So the Purdue, the Kappa Sigma Chi chapter at Purdue, a Chi for help. They say, during the past several years, Chi chapter has been accused, rightly and wrongly, of several disciplinary matters. The latest SEC reaction to these charges has resulted in a fine of $25,000, the installation of an alumni board of control, and an extensive review of the chapter membership and operations. The reviews and reorganization of the chapter are already producing very positive results. but a $25,000 fine is a serious burden for any chapter. So we are reaching out to the Chi alumni in hopes that you will help the chapter with raising the funds to pay this fine and assist the brothers with moving forward to reach the level of excellence that will continue the Chi chapter legacy that we all remember. And they had a GoFundMe link where they've raised a decent amount of the money. They did not get their goal, but
That's wild.
I wonder what happens now that they are expelled.
They just gotta pay the fine. Also, why is the SEC involved? The Securities and Exchange Commission?
Yeah, and they're admitting they've been accused rightly and wrongly.
Right? Which is a weird way to phrase things.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like, it's suspicious, and it's like, it's in the way of being like, well, I did some bad stuff, but I also didn't do all the bad stuff that you think I did.
Oh, well, we did serve minors alcohol, but not in that year. It was a different year, We did it a different time,
It wasn't at this event. No, so they're suspended. That's all happening. I'm sure the Exponent will release an article at some point. About this.
I'm sure they will too.
I'm a little curious. I hope they cover exactly why alcohol-free sanctions were placed on that chapter, that Chi chapter of Kappa Sigma, on June 9th, 2025, because that's what an email to Fast Track said, essentially. I couldn't find anything on the web, just trying to search it up. But hazing incidents are reported. They're public knowledge. Go request public records, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's it for that topic. We just have one more topic now.
We do.
Space.
Now, Duncan, you were
Yes,
going to
John.
write a column about space, right?
So funny story. No. Well, yes.
Yes?
Well, with the Artemis 2 launch, I was hanging out with you and with Conrad, and during the launch, and Conrad was like mentioning, like maybe a column about space would be good. And allegedly I said that like I would write something, but I totally forgot about this. And like days later, Conrad asked, "Hey, is everything ready to go?" And I go, "What are you talking about?"
I mean, it was going to go in the paper that day.
It was.
Right?
My bad. But it gave us this wonderful Gus Grissom column written by Conrad. It's great. He compares Gus Grissom to Mitch Daniels, both short kings. And he talks
although
about
5'7",
5'7's not really short king.
it's not really short king,
I don't feel it.
It's got to be like 5'5".
How tall is Conrad?
I
Gotta
feel
be
like he's
5'9".
I feel like he's deceptively taller than you would think. Maybe, I don't know.
I agree, but like
He's not like super tall, but he's
5'10",
maybe 5'11".
But it's funny. So Mitch Daniels and Gus Grissom are both the same height, 5'7".
Yeah, maybe that's just the best height to be.
Maybe, or maybe like Purdue's recruiting them. We need all the 5'7s out here.
Oh, it's like Santa's elves.
Yeah, you have to be exactly this height.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we got a little off topic.
We did. Space.
Okay, let's talk about Purdue 1, the 2027 space mission that was just announced.
Is it a space mission, or is it a really high in the sky but not fully in space mission?
It does get into space.
Okay.
It does get into space. So this is going to be the first ever university chartered space mission. And its launch will be hosted by Virgin. Oh my gosh, it's hosted by Virgin Galactic? We're not even doing anything.
Yeah.
We're not, bro. Okay.
Well, so space flights like these that get, I mean, what did you say earlier? It's
okay. It's a
suborbital flight. So like that's why I say like, is it a space flight or is it a just we're going really high into the sky. I mean, these sort of chartered flights, they happen. I mean, they don't happen all the time, but they happen, right? I mean, if you're really wealthy, you can get on these, and
Katy
people
Perry.
do. Exactly,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
And so, Purdue, I guess, is doing one with Virgin Galactic,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I guess a space mission sounds impressive for a university to do, but when you realize that it's sort of just like a chartered,
It's an expensive field trip, is what it is.
yeah, not much being achieved. It feels like.
The dean of engineering, Arvind Raman, said, "We could potentially," and is quoted saying this, "We could potentially be the first ever charter flight to space," which is an incorrect statement
Yeah.
because they've had chartered flights for a while.
There
We saw Katy
is-
Perry on one.
There is a ... after that. I wonder if we.
If we
Hopefully, we didn't leave anything
hopefully
out
we didn't
that's
cut
really
out
important.
that like, oh, it's about university chartered flight. That
Yeah.
is true. We would be the first university
University.
chartered. Because why is any university pouring a bunch of tuition and taxpayer dollars into what is an expensive field trip? What are the possible benefits, John?
I'm sure the views are great. Look, man, I don't
That is
know.
fully not what I thought you were gonna say.
I don't know what the benefits are. Okay. I mean, they say.
What do
I
they
mean,
say?
Here's what they say.
Okay.
The Boilermaker crew will have both the honor and responsibility of carrying out biomedical research and conducting experiments with quantum navigation through space, semiconductors, and biosensors.
Beyond research, however, organizers emphasize that Purdue One is equally about engagement as it is about exploration. It's an expensive field trip. It's so much money for a field trip.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? We're cutting programs, and this is what we do? We're cutting programs from already vulnerable satellite campuses. We buy property in Indy, and we're taking an expensive field trip because all of a sudden we feel like we're not the cradle of astronauts. This is insecurity at an institutional level, John.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Maybe I'll write a column about it. We'll see what happens.
You will write about space.
Maybe I will write about space. I'll write about Purdue One. It's great that like the students are excited. I'd be excited if I was going into space. And it's, also they sound dumb talking about it. Purdue is known as the space school. This is a PhD student who is saying this. Purdue is known as the space school. This mission shows that regardless of the field, if you're an academic, you can sort of solve problems both on land and in space. I'm sorry, was I not aware that like going in space would just like delete half your IQ? Like, what's the flex about solving problems in space? Also, what problems are you solving in space? I understand that, like, the Apollo missions were pioneering. They created a bunch of new technology. That was awesome. We're not creating any new technology to try to get to space.
Yeah. And one of the other students, I think Beth Moses, she said, "I'm not thinking about the risk of dying, but I'm thinking about the risk of not extracting as much good for humanity and Purdue from this mission as I can."
Oh, cry me a river.
I hate to say it, but I'm not sure what we're extracting from this mission. You know, I mean,
it's like, oh, we're going to do a little bit of research for what? Like 10, 12 minutes?
It's going to look cool. And you know the university is going to be like really promoting this as like a huge deal.
It's a suborbital flight. It doesn't even go around the Earth, bro.
It's going to be in all the advertisements. You know, you've seen like when you're watching Purdue sports and you
Boiler
get
to Mars.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is literally it, but it's just
Yeah.
it's boiler to space
To
barely.
the edge, barely, yeah. Because how long will they actually be in space? How long will they be weightless or whatever? A few minutes?
I was looking this up, and Yeah. One thing I'm seeing here, it says passengers typically experience 3 to 4 minutes of zero gravity and see the curvature of the Earth.
Ah,
Oh, wait, something else.
well, that can't be because the Earth's flat.
Wait,
There's no curvature to see.
you got me there, John. You got me. Wait, who are we chartering this through? Because, like, I can look up.
Virgin Galactic.
Virgin Galactic.
Set for 2027.
Virgin Galactic. Wait, how long do you experience space in a Virgin Galactic flight?
Because we're gonna call these people astronauts.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Okay, so passengers on a Virgin Galactic flight experience about 4 to 6 minutes of weightlessness.
All right, yeah.
And the entire journey from takeoff to landing lasts from an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. I've seen movies that are longer than that.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be doing, like, research up there? How quick are they doing that research if it's 90 minutes to 2.5 hours? Okay, I think we've
You've seen Interstellar, right?
I have seen Interstellar. I'm a big Chris Nolan fan.
Maybe the time difference. They're gonna be up there for 20 days, but to us it feels like, I know this is a reverse of what it's even supposed to be, because
it feels like
it should go faster for us. Right?
Yeah,
that's how.
No, it should go slower for us because we're closer to gravity well.
I see. Okay, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe.
Yeah.
They'll have more time than you think to accomplish what they need to accomplish.
You know, technically, you're right. But see, the thing is that Interstellar is that it's a black hole that's causing that.
Yes.
And a black hole
and
has
that's why it goes so fast for... It seems normal for them, but time on Earth is passing really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, time on Earth is passing really quickly just because when you get closer to, like, a center of gravity there's more, it slows you down.
Yeah.
Going from Earth to just above that, it's not really that much. It's like you know what? I'm not an engineer. I can't entirely speak to it, but from what I know, it's not going to be applicable.
Well, you know, we could potentially be the first ever charter flight to space. When we do it, we'll do it so well, the world will be talking about it. In fact, he even said it twice.
No, that's gotta be
no. He even said it twice to us. Look at that.
No, we printed it twice.
We printed his quote twice.
Yeah, whoopsie. I don't even know what to say.
Success to me will look like a crew that is integrated and comfortable, where all 5 Boilermakers walk off the ship with their individual objectives achieved.
Wait, how are they picking the people who get to go to space? I want to go to space.
I mean, it's probably the people who, like, will look the best for, like, PR stuff for Purdue, you know? Like, people you can put on a poster, people you can put in advertisements.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
I think it's
look at that guy, you know?
Which guy?
That guy is second from left.
Second from left.
I mean, he looks like a Purdue astronaut, you know?
Oh, yeah. The guy
who he is.
I have no clue.
We don't say.
We have no clue. Do we not say? Yeah, we just said the panel.
Yeah, we don't say.
That's rough. But yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I mean, he just looks like an astronaut.
I think it might be like whoever donates money, because it's an expensive field trip, you know? You know how on a regular field trip you have to, like, put down some money sometimes to cover transportation costs? This might be like one of those moments.
Yeah, you got to, like, put down $10 for your lunch, or you got to bring a sack lunch for yourself.
You have to donate 10 grand to the university. You get a library named after yourself, don't worry.
Hey, you know, this could be a solution to the housing crisis.
Just send them to space.
Send them to space. Have them come back down. This is our research, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We have students living in space dorms. And
space
we research.
dorms.
We do the biomedical research on the, the long-term effects of space.
I would be all for that, John Miles. I would be all for that. I would not slam them as hard if they were doing that. If they were buying real estate in space,
Buying real estate in space.
that'd be awesome. Bro, but like think about it, like a geostationary orbit just above West Lafayette.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be so cool.
It'd be cool, man.
Okay. I think we're done here.
Yeah.
We'll keep you updated on that. And everything else that's going on. But I think that's it.
That's all.
Bye.